Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. News in this gospel, brother, left the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is titled Put on a Hopeful Elect. Okay. Hold on one second. All right, put on a hopeful elect. As you know, in this faith, it comes with the renewing of your mind, your spirit. Okay, your mindset. Okay, your mindset, your deeds, your duties, whatever you want to call it, so to speak. Putting on a hopeful elect is doing the things of the elect will do. Now, according to the scriptures, everything is predestined. It's everything is predestinated. And the Lord have chosen his elect before the foundations of the earth. So what's already is chosen. But the thing of it is we don't know if we're chosen or not. That's why we're doing things to hopefully be part of the hopeful elect, because the scriptures say, give diligence to make thy calling and election sure. How are you giving diligence? First and foremost, doing the work of the Most High, man, week in and week out. You know, pumping out your shows, going out to the street speaking, walking righteously in your daily lives, man, you know, dealing with brothers, stuff like that. You know, being a brother, which is one of the main ones, the main one, you know, and opening up your you know, your mindset to brothers, man, and make sure they cool. You got a lot of folly going on in Israel, a lot of nigga shit going on in Israel, man, you know, comment board scoffers, men uploading our videos, but still talking shit. I remember it was this one clown, he used to hop on a lot of the apostles and elders live streams, and, you know, brothers that's been in for a while. He'll hop on dick riding us, but in another sense, he's basically scoffing us on other pages and shit. To my fuck yeah, man, I don't deal with them niggas. They believe in rape and all this other dumb shit. But yeah, the niggas on the comment board, you're apostle, I believe you, man. You know, like the scriptures say, hey, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. In Sirach 2:12, it says, woe to them that be faint-hearted and fearful, and a sinner that goes both ways, man. You know, and a lot of you niggas out there, man, you just double-minded. You don't know what the fuck you're part of. Okay, you get in this thing based on wanting to fit in because you was a low-life piece of shit in the world. You want to come into Israel, you want to pollute that with your funky ass, with your poison, man. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This truth, like the Lord said, it attract the good and the bad. But the bad just not gonna make it up out of this thing, because the Most High got a remedy for you niggas that want to do that, and it's called Jacob's trouble, which we're swiftly approaching upon. Okay, like I said, Jacob's trouble is gonna be the fucking aspirin to the headache, man. All right, and a lot of you niggas are getting ready to be straight up put down like the wild fucking dogs you are. And if you don't like how I said it, then oh well. All right, go suck your mama's titty or some shit. Who gives a fuck? All right, but anyway, putting on a hopeful elect. Meaning, are you doing what you're supposed to do? You know, are you have your mind fixated on this faith, this truth, when you're how about you, how shy, trying to keep the commandments to the best of your ability, man, you know, and just walking pretty much with your head down in a sense of humility. Because, you know, I made a mention of it, I believe, earlier this week. When you in this faith, man, you're gonna stand out from people, and you're not gonna really have connections with people in this world. Though the scriptures say, you know, use mammon, make mammon your friend, you know, using this world as to not abusing it. You're going to have people in the world that you kind of link up with, that you do things with, but it's kind of like a get in and get out type thing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you do what you have to do. And then you got certain friends of the world. You got certain people that you deal with of the world that you know, that's just pretty cool, that don't necessarily believe what you believe in, but they don't scoff at it. You know, they're like, okay, well, you know, I'm cool with it. You know, you still cool with me type shit. You know, those people like that, usually the people like that, they get persuaded one way or another, you know. But overall, you don't really have any type of dealings with the people of the world like that, because it's not a connection, because these people, they're into social media. Like, social media has single-handedly destroyed the dynamic between man and woman, man. Okay? Even man and women and women. Meaning the relationship, the dynamic, man, the perseverance of humans, man. Which human means dark man or brown skinned man. Okay, like when you think of a hue of a tint or something. But social media has totally destroyed the minds of the people. Okay, so there's no connection. When you go to places, people always got their heads in their phones and shit like that, and we're guilty of it too, man. Because you know the signals that these things emit and they radiates, man, and they take a toll on your brain. Like I always have recommended this documentary called The Social Dilemma on Netflix, man. It's very good, and it tells you how this devil, how they've worked years behind the scene to conjure up a device that can control people, man. Okay, and this is how you know that the MOTB is going to be a real thing, because it's more than just putting the CHIP in you. Okay, you're going to put the corn thing in you, and then that's it. Now, no, man, they're going to link you up to a system. Okay, you're going to become part of the system. Okay, like a computer is comprised of different components and particular data chips and so forth. You're going to be basically one of the data centers of the CPU, man. Meaning you're going to be emitting the particular signals and shit like that they're going to bring forth from these major computers, man. It's a system. That's why you have apps. That's why you have smart cities. That's why you got driverless taxis and shit that can pull up on you. All right, because this is the wave of the new world, man. That's why this guy Elon Musk was talking about Neuralink. Okay, when you go into neural, I believe it goes into like your mind. Okay, when you link your brain with machine, you know, and they tested it on mice and rats and shit, and they figured out how the mice can communicate with that thing in their mind, and they was able to control it, man. Okay, so this is the system we're entering into, and it's here pretty much. So us is putting on a hopeful elect. Hey, we got to stay engrafted in the spirit, because hey, it's going to be required for you as an individual to receive that, man, in order to function in society the little bit time that we have left. Okay, so you know, just keep your mind fixated on faith. Like it's a movie called The Road. It's a pretty good movie. Basically it was about a guy and his son. I believe they was trying to make it to a certain area, and it was like pretty much a post-apocalyptic movie. People was dying, people was out on the prowl, they was hunting people for food and water. You know, the typical doomsday, end of the world, cities casted down type shit. And what happened was they stumbled across this bunker, man, and they found all this food in there, man. And they knew on their way, they knew somehow, some way, that they was gonna come across some type of substance to keep them on their way. And when they found the bunker with the food in it, the people of the house was nowhere to be found. I believe they was dead, because the scriptures say those that escaped the hunger, the sword shall destroy. Okay, so hey, that's gonna be a real thing out here. But like, if you're not of the elect, then you can forget about Psalms 91. You forget about Psalms 37 chapter, when the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, it says, in a time of famine, thou shalt be fed, or thou shalt laugh, man. Okay, because famine is coming to America. Okay, like I was at the store last night, and I didn't find any butter and none of that shit, man. It's really getting real out here, man. You know what I think about the chariot sightings. I mean, I was kind of looking into it. I was gonna do something on it, but I gotta read more into it. I almost did some on it last night, but the spirit, I was tired, so I was like, I'll just do it today. But I don't know, I gotta look more into it, because Esau, he's kind of saying, you know, by being war over there, that could have been some aircrafts or some B-50, some B-bomb, whatever the stuff they was talking about. They said they believe some of it was UFOs, but you know, Esau got to come with his disinformation and you know, make stuff up and say, oh well, those wasn't UFOs, those were planes and fighter jets, you know, because it's a war, we've been elongated in it, you know, all that dumb shit, man. But Lord's will, I'll do a little something on it today, because that's the spirit. I was actually thinking about doing something on it yesterday. It's just with this job I'm working, man, it's really hard to get any downtime to really do it, because you're constantly moving or you're around people. Like lately, this week, I've had the luxury of working by myself, but by me doing this moving operation, you know, they monitor you, so I got to kind of pick and choose when I can do these things, you know, because they quick to try to say something. But Lord's will, that's getting ready to change soon, man, because, you know, like I said, I'm still trying to find a balance when it comes to this work shit and with this business thing, man. But yeah, brother, I'm gonna look into it, Lord's will. So you touched on it last. Yeah, that's the spirit, right? Also, they came out with an article, I believe, a Russian minister, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, he quoted Revelation 9:6 about a third part of men were killed by these plagues, because basically they feel like America has not been taking a nuclear threat seriously. You know, and why shit seems quiet, kinda. Hey, World War III is brewing up, man, and I'm gonna go into that too a little bit later, Lord's will. With that nuclear missile threat, man, because that's the spirit that devil quoted Revelation 9, and it says that these plagues killed the third part of men. The third part of men is you damn Edomites, man, mainly here in America, okay? And they stated that, hey, you keep playing with us, we gonna make your land desolate, and that's that scripture in Ezekiel, what is it? I believe 38, when it says that they should go up to them that is at ease, or those that is it's like Ezekiel 38 and 11 or some shit, man. It says those that dwell in safety, roughly paraphrase. Let's talk about this place, man. Because, hey, the Russians, when they invade America, it's over with. You people ain't got shit. You people ain't gonna have anything to stand on in that day, man. So, yeah, how about you, man? Shai Ratazar, brothers, man. I'll get into that a little later. Lord's will, they don't have me working like a runaway slave today, you know, because that's what these Edomites do. But this shit coming to an end. People getting ready to start rebelling against these jobs and shit like that. It's pretty much dead. But anyway, brothers, I'm at the place, man. All praises and glory and honor that's due to you. How about you, man? How was Shai? Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Hey, Shalom. I'm Baba Ball. Until the next lesson. Shalom.